And during the campaigning, the media will certainly play a major role now as politicians seek to pass their messages across. TVC senior political correspondent Ayodele Ozubakun examines the effect this might have on the electorate.
It's only a matter of time before this billboard will now start to jostle for space. And what is this space on the billboard?
Politicians seeking to showcase themselves and their manifestos and what it is they expect.
Now, if you take your mind back 4 years ago, when it was said it was the dirtiest and the most expensive campaigns, this year we're hoping that things would change.
Clearly for us as journalists, there are NBC rules and regulations. They are also bound by Advertising Practitioner Council rules and regulations. And of course, let us not forget the big one, where you can be sued for defamation of character. We saw that play out in the last 4 years, but this year it seemed as if the campaigns have started and upped the ante on a decent note, from APC to PDP to the Green Party and whichever it is. The message is clear. Everybody wants to vote for that man or woman who will be elected representatives from local government level to the presidency now.
It is not enough to stand in front of billboards. Let's talk to Nigerians. Is this advertising thing catching on?
Or at the end of the day, will people vote their conscience regardless of whatever money has been spent?
If you like advertise who you are, that is your pocket. Yes. But my individual mind, who I want to vote for, is my own, is in my mind. We cannot disturb anybody not to advertise. That is contesting an election.
I don't think billboard and all sorts can influence one's choice, you know. But I think Nigeria, because we are so gullible, people can still take decision on the night or the very day where the voting is taking place.
Now, let's also look at what the adverse spend is. We know that people have been complaining about the economy and how it is. Purchasing power has been reduced to almost zero. But now, does it mean that there will be an influx of money in circulation? Does it mean that it's going to be a boom time for media houses who are going to be jostling for space?
Let's talk to journalists and political editors and people in marketing so that they can tell us what they are doing to attract advert revenue.
We are going to see a lot of funds flowing into the various media organizations because you don't have choice. You need to sell your campaign promises to the electorate, so you must advertise. So definitely, what we have been saying before, we are going to see huge turnaround in media in terms of income revenues.
Whether it's direct media, i.e. billboards and flyers, or television, radio, interviews and releases, campaign time is media time. Political parties, if they're serious, they have to spend a lot of money on media. They have to spend money, they have to spend people. And in a way, I have covered campaigns in over 6 countries. And one of the things we look at is the attention to media.
With less than 90 days to the next presidential election, scheduled to hold February the 16th, more than 35 candidates across various political parties are expected to contend for the occupancy of Aso Rock, and statistics from INEC indicate that more than 80 million Nigerians will decide their fate. Ayodele Ozubakun, TVC News, Lagos.